guys. Hi, everyone. Can you guys hear me clearly? Okay. We are on time. Shall we just wait for 1 minute? I will start the session. Okay, so today is all about like training section. If you have any specific instrument you want me to have a look for you guys, just send a request, okay? I just move my here because I think my pictures is blocking the Vantage logo. So we'll just move to the right. Okay. All right, shall we begin our session? Again, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Vantage webinar. So today is all about breaking news and setup. If you have any instrument you want me to have a look for you, just send in the request, all right? Okay, so before I start the webinar, disclaimer first, everything in this video is purely educational in nature. Nothing should be considered as investment recommendation. And risk warning, trading forex and CFD carry significant risk and is not suitable for all investors. All right. And speaker today, Vanessa Paki, I'm an investment analyst and a prop trader. Okay, so here is the news for entire week, which is today, July 28th. There is no news, but from 29 onward, okay, we have quite high impact news coming up as well. Like tomorrow we have 10. Wait, I think I did not change the time zone. Let me look. Okay, I think I did not change the time zone for the factory. The change? No, this is my Singapore time zone, right? So I just want to change to UTC, okay? Where is the UTC time zone specific? Okay. Maybe I just show you guys over here is better. Okay, so I already changed the time zone to UTC over here. So what you can see 28 today, there's no news, but tomorrow onward, we have 2 p.m. jobs opening that will be affecting any currency that pair with US dollars. Okay, and July 30, we have Aussie coming up as well for the CPA. And 12:15 p.m. we have another ADP non-farm employment for US dollars. Okay, and 1:45 p.m. for the Canadian dollar as well, and all the way to 6:30 p.m. we have FOMC conference. So these are high impact news as well. So basically for the entire week all the way to 1st of August, we have unemployment rate for the US dollar. Like again, anything that pair with US dollar will be affecting. Okay, and if you trade anything that pair with JPY, you need to take note of that. There is no specific time given. So try not to hold a position anything with JPY because I don't know the new gonna be released. That is on 31st of July. Okay, right. So shall we just go and look at our chart together? Okay, so I don't know there's no new, but it seemed like during the London section open, we can see quite a strong move. Okay, first of all, shall we just look at the dollar index first? Okay, I will just show the time. Okay. Based in H4 time frame, okay, you can see that there is approaching the first resistance already for the dollar. Okay, we can add in the Fibonacci to support our level. You can see that exact at 61.8%. So this is gonna be our first resistance. I will highlight the wick in the body that's gonna be entering to our zone. Right here. This is we will consider at the key level. Okay, and you can see that the RSI is approaching the set 70 level 70. Okay, so this is gonna be our second support right here. Okay, this is my first second resistance level. Let me highlight the key level first. Right, and you can see that the dollars is came from the support level and all the way, okay, since when it was last week, July 24. This is when I overlap price rising and all the way the for resistance level. And if you were to look over here, here, okay, price has already broken the this one. It's gonna be our overlap. It's not right here. Okay, you can see that they already make a chain of characters since this level. Right, when was that? Price all the way down to this level since July 24 and continue to rise to this level. So now, back to others positive negative correlation with the ER goal, the XY. This is gonna be our buy entry. Okay, for the EURUSD based on H1 time frame, that's gonna be our buy entry. It's right here. This is gonna be the buy entry. This level. Okay. If you see the confirmation, we're gonna buy from somewhere around this level all the way to this pullback resistance. So basically, this is gonna be our first resistance. If we're gonna buy from here, this is gonna be a take profit. Okay, because this morning price have a gap up and rising, okay, to this level, which is from other block, this level. Okay, and then falling all the way to the support level right here. Let me go down to lower time frame. If you were to look at M15, okay, the indicator, which is RSI, is already also as well. So zooming to see that price come to the zone, you can see the rejection. So I want to go down to the M5, I can see the rejection here. I haven't see the break of chain of character, meaning that if price gonna rise, they need to break this resistance level on the M1, which is the lower time frame. So basically what I want to see, if I make a lower low, low high, now they're gonna make the higher low. They need to break and pull back and continue. Okay, to this resistance level. So if you aggressive trader, we already buy thin price, go to the zone and then rising. If not, we need to wait for price to break of this level. Okay, and pull back, then you can buy in the lower time frame. Go back to the M15 or M5, right? M5, what we want to see, M5 or M5 candle need to close above this level. You can wait for the pullback and then you buy somewhere around this level. That is your confirmation. Okay, that is your confirmation. This is gonna be either to buy. Okay, if you buy from here, this is gonna be a take profit. Where your stop loss, you put your stop loss below this below 1.166, 1.1666 basically. Okay, that's gonna be the like stop loss. And we're gonna aim for this level. If you want to sell, this we may consider to sell. So basically today for the EISC, you will look for the sell entry. Okay, it's high risk that if you want to buy. The reason I buy from this because it is a support level. It might break below. That's why you need to put the stop loss just slightly below the support level right here. Now we just pay for like the bow because if price rising, I'm gonna wait to sell at this level. Okay, I can take risk. That's why I buy from this level, and now I'm gonna close somewhere around here, and I'm gonna sell. Okay, this is really strong selling pressure based on H4 time frame. This is gonna be the kind of like support level. Okay, I will go to H1 right here. You're gonna see whether price gonna rise from the level. For the GBP, okay, GBUSD, price came from the support level. This might take profit, okay, all the way down to this one gonna be your pullback resistance, right? And I need to adjust the level. This is gonna be the first resistance. This is gonna be our second resistance right here. Either you want to look for the entry, you wait for price to pull back at 1.3473, and the next resistance will be 1.3573. There might be a reason why price bounce from this level. Okay, I will go to H1. Okay, now I spot the divergence. This one might consider the bullish divergence versus the RSI right here, and that's gonna be the first support right here, and this one is gonna be our second support. Okay, so basically, okay, let me see. I will zoom in to look for the confirmation somewhere around this zone. Okay, we could aim this one first for your TP1 in H1 time frame. In TP2, I will just pick this one. Okay, now we want to see the confirmation and say, okay, based on M15, what I can see, you can buy, okay, each first support at least good to buy. In the lower time frame here, it is very obvious. I saw the divergence here. And then 15. We can have a very tight stop loss, which is you put the stop loss below the wick. Depend your lot size, and then And M15, we could aim here first for first take profit is somewhere around here. That's how you want to buy, right? We buy thing here. If you to buy now, somewhere around here at the market, your TP you aim for somewhere around this level. The RR should be 1 to 1. If you were to trade on the H1 M15 for scalping, okay, like you enter at the market just now, risk and reward is more than 1 to 1. Okay. And H4, based on H4 time frame, would consider this or the block. Would consider this or the block. Okay, actually this is your order block. So basically, if we buy here, stop loss below the wick, okay, this is we narrow down the zone. That's why you will get somewhere around this zone. Okay. You buy here, you can aim here for TP1 or you want scalping here first. If not, play safe, look for the sell entry. This is your somewhere sell entry somewhere around here. Okay. My trade setup is quite simple. I don't like to have like so many indicator, but if you want to look for the indicator, but I quite see that that's gonna have the divergence here. You can look for the Ichimoku cloud. Even though price is below Ichimoku cloud, it's still strong, bearish. That's why we buy up, we're gonna sell at the first resistance level. Look for the safe entry because last week price also closing with very strong bearish candle, right? We're gonna look for the sell entry today for GBP, even the EURUSD. Okay, it's just that there's a support level. We're gonna buy and then we're gonna sell somewhere around. And the resistance in the either here. Okay, I think price gonna write at least for the scalping here. Just not at the market, it's about like 15 pip. Okay, for scalping. Okay. There. Just now we're empty here at the market and then the price rise already. Just now we enter somewhere around here. Rising, yeah, 4 pip. Okay, if you enter just now, you'll earn like a few cent or few dollar, depend what your lot size. Okay, let's move on to the USD sharp. This is a positive correlation with dollars. Okay, what we could see here, price is cannot close. This is, I will consider this our first resistance, but that's gonna be the zone. This is gonna be our resistance zone. I will show you how to look for confirmation. Okay, now go to the zone. You will see that is the rejection. So you were to sell that, when you will take profit, you will look at the order block, which is this level. Okay, and this is overlap support, which is right here, high rising to the support level. Okay. Okay, price will falling from here. Price will falling from here. Okay. It's very nice right here. Okay, let me look at H1. If you want to buy in H1 time frame, I have the buy zone for you. This is still fresh, which is somewhere around this level, then your pivot point, you're gonna buy somewhere around here. I give you the zone, okay? This is gonna be your buy entry. Okay, if you buy here, okay, this one could be a TP1 and TP2, you may aim for this level. That could be your TP2. Okay, this is gonna be your TP2. TP1. Okay, this one is gonna be your TP2. Right here. TP1 at the first resistance level. Okay, continue. Basically, if you got all the requests, I will just go through all the major or touch on a little bit on crypto and maybe touch on gold and maybe indices. Okay, let's look at the JPY. Go on the higher time frame. This is the weekly. I will just think this is gonna be the first resistance level for the weekly. So still rising really strongly. Look at the week. Price makes the higher low. Okay. And still on time frame, we can see that we strong higher high, higher low like right here. This one is my first resistance for the USD JP1. Okay, for the D1 time frame, it's gonna be second resistance level. And what you can see that price come from the support. It will go to H4. Okay. Right here. We adjust the level. This is the support level. This is the resistance. I consider myself a day trade. Okay, I consider myself a day trade. But basically, I try to close my position within the day. So if you're a swing trader, you can request, and I know that which time frame I can look for you guys. If you're a day trade like myself, usually we'll look at H4 trade setup. Okay. This is selling at 0.6%. So if you want to sell at the first resistance based on for the JPY, you need to look for the rejection. Okay, what I can see here, you can sell. Okay, your take profit should be somewhere around this level, or the support level right here. Basically, you sell now. If you can take risk, go ahead. Okay, that's going to be your take profit, and this is the second support. First support, second support, first is the first resistance, and this is second resistance. Okay. All right. Let me cover all the measures. You can right here. After the UTC, I will look at gold. We will spend a little bit more time on gold as well. Okay, this could be quite risky, but this one still. Let me go to H1. Look for the block. Okay, actually, this is our cell zone. Okay, this is our cell zone for the fuel point. I will fall from here for stopping. Okay, you need to take note of this pullback. In the week, about 24 pip for stopping. This is H1. Take note of this level. If you want to sell, that's going to be take profit at 1.3717. Okay, because what you see, based on you can this is our chain of character, right? Then you can see that price make the break of structures, correct? This is your break of structures here. And also make the break of structure right here. And another one, break of structure, right? All the way, you want to like for a quick one, all the way to here. Okay. Basically, that is very strong, or you can see the very strong bullish move. Okay. This is the next resistance. Obviously, just put for resistance. Right at the swing high. This level, price has already taken because of this week. That's what on 23rd of June. Okay, price come back to the pullback and then go all the way to the where support level, which is our demand, right? All the way here. Right here. Okay. Now it's quite risky. You can sell, you put stop loss above your first resistance level. Let's say I identify this is my first resistance. My next resistance level, I can see this is gonna be the zone, which is have a high risk and reward right here. Okay, I'll put this one, move this one out. That's gonna be my next resistance level. Whenever price come to this zone, you may consider to sell at the second resistance. Okay, you could aim for. I think it's best if you don't have any position. Just I think it's a wait. You just wait to sell. You're gonna aim for the take profit here. I will put the stop loss above that week, above this week. Okay, it's gonna be like a pending order from this level. Recently, you want one more than 1-to-1. This is still fresh zone. This supply zone is still fresh. From 1.3777 to 1.3794. That's going to be the zone. So basically, if you don't have any position right now for USD CAD, you wait to sell at this level. Okay? If you don't want to sell at the first resistance, you wait to sell the second resistance level. All right. Okay, I'll continue with gold. Let's look at the H1, also in M1. I still buy, basically I still buy and sell for gold on the long term, because based on 2 months, the previous 2 months, May and June, you can see the price closing with price action somehow, right? Price action here, that's a wick. Price still go in the wick, and this is the all-time high right here. You can see a lot of rejection. And also can see that the indicator, which is RSI, is already overbought. So I think I will see the price gonna make, all the way down to this level, below 2,000, below 3,000. That might be possible, right? This is very nice pullback support level. If the come, okay. And what you can see that last week, price closing with very nice price action. That's what today we're gonna look for the sell. D1 as well. Okay, look for the D1 time frame, right? Closing very strong bearish engulfing candle, bearish candle. Okay, I move on to H4. So basically, what I want to see, actually, I would like you wait for price to pull back. Look at the RSI as well. It's already oversold. Okay, I need to adjust the level. What you can see that this zone still fresh, right? Based on the wick and the body for monthly time frame. H4. Okay, so basically based on H4 time frame, I was waiting to sell between this level, basically from start to sell from 3356 to 3362, right here. Okay, right here. I was waiting to sell at this level. This level. Okay. Right. This level. Because you can see that last Friday you want to put a pending order from 3325 to 26 price come from the demand zone here. You can see the rejection. There was a gap during the Asia section, gap down, and then price rising again. So I'm going to look for the sell entry, basically wait for price to pull back when we're going to sell. Okay, we're going to sell from this level. Okay. So this is going to be our second resistance level. This is the support. And this is a demand zone somewhere around here. Okay. The next support level is here. Right here. Right? You can see the price come from the price zone. So today we're gonna look for the sell entry. Now go to M15. Okay. It is M15. What they say, this is my micro structure. Price gonna make the bullish, right? Because we're gonna make a higher high, break of structure, gonna make higher high, go to this level, and then falling, right? They need to make the higher high, right? Need to go all the way up to this level, right? And then falling, follow the higher time frame. Okay, right here. the basic still rising. And in M15, you can see that a lot of rejection, price rising. This was the gap. Okay, and all the way up. So basically today, look for the sell entry. Okay, we're gonna look for the sell entry right here. Sell entry, let's say between 3350 to 3362. Again, guys, if you can trade, if you can take risk, just go ahead. This is not like trading signal. I just give you my view. If you think that okay, this good to go, you just follow. Unless you can put a pending order. If you are a conservative trader, you can wait for the rejection. So basically, you wait for price to come to the zone. You see those like rejection, okay, and those like price action, something like that. Okay, you may look for the sell. A lot of like rejection in the lower time frame. Or price gone away, like make a higher high, higher low. Then you see that bearish diversion versus the RSI. Okay, and then you sell, which is price make a high, indicator is make a low high at level 70. Okay, you need to wait for price to go to level 70, then you're gonna sell. So now I don't have the entry for you based on current price, like current market, because let me see, right? There's no entry. For stopping in the lower time frame, I have, but it's just for 10 to 15 pips, so it may not suitable for you. Best just wait at this level. Okay. Okay. This level. I move up a little bit. Okay. Maybe I can give you the buy entry in the low time frame. Let me see. This is taken already. This is overlap. The buy entry is taken. Basically, this is like buy entry. Okay. This is a buy entry. At 3335, that is your buy entry. So you can buy now because price just moved about 10 pips from 36. You can put the stop loss. You go to buy now. You can buy now. You put the stop loss just a few pips below. You may put the stop loss below like 29, which is 30 pips. It's gonna be your stop loss. That's your stop loss. The take profit you would aim for this time. They're gonna be a tricky one. How many people does? It's about 100 pip or 90 pip. Okay. Yeah, this is your buy entry. Let me see. Okay. This is our buy entry. If I want to put the body, they're gonna be here, but I want to put here. Then your buy zone. This is gonna be your buy zone. 36 to 34, 20 pip on it. Okay, this is your buy zone. Scalping. I can tell you this is scalping. Mm. Set up. I'll put my stop loss like below while falling very strong. Do not be buy my get stop out. Let me see. Okay. Oh, okay. Julian asked me. Okay, you hang on. Okay, I will answer you. I want to see we can layer in zones. Basically, every okay. Let me go back to dollar a little bit. Okay, dollar even keep rising. Okay, I'm gonna buy here for gold. This is for scalping, okay, guys? Mm, okay. I will buy with small loss. Okay. Asking me what price action are you usually looking at significant zone engulfing pin bar? Yes. Basically, at the significant level or zone, we look for the engulfing. You can look for pin bar or you can look for the chart pattern and you can look for the divergence. That is your confirmation. Okay, so just now I will like buy here. I have buy 3334 and I buy another one 3332 for gold. This is scalping setup. Okay, this scalping setup. And okay. For example, the confirmation confirmation at the key level would be those like pin bar, like high action, those like pin bar, uh, like the engulf, right? Engulfing candle. You can look for the like chart pattern in the low. All these have to be in the low time frame, okay? Like the chart pattern, or you can look for the like divergence. Confirmation at the key level should be like lower time frame, should be M15. I would say sometimes usually I will go for M15, but sometimes I can't really see the confirmation. I might go down to M5. I might go down to M5 to look for those like pin bar. Okay, that's my kind of confirmation. Now I buy here. Basically, if I will close, right, I will close that entry. So basically, I already positive. If I have a first buy at 3334, second buy at this level, okay, I already like earn, right? Because price first entry somewhere around here. This is my second entry. It's a high risk if you're gonna buy this for like stopping. Now we go to M1. What do you see? You can see the rejection. I still hold to if I want to aim for 30 pip or 40 pip for the lower time frame, maybe like this one I might close or somewhere like at 3336. Okay, but this is just for scalping. We're gonna pay for the bounce. Okay, we're gonna see. Best look for the sell entry. Basically, if you buy here at 20-30 pip, you're gonna close at the zone. It's a high risk because this is just the M1 time zone. Okay, H4, you can see that very strong sell, very strong sell. Okay. Okay. If buyer, I have only 2 orders, okay, very small lot size, I can hold. If price falling to this level, I still can hold. Okay, it's might want to break, but I will remove my stop loss. I can hold my position. Yeah, if price coming back here, I will change the color. If you see the confirmation, if they break below 332, you're gonna buy here, the next buy zone. Okay, if price did not going down, let me go up from here. Basically, they're gonna break, they come from here, target here, and then 104. I will come back here again. Okay, I have an entry. It's very small lot size, which is I can take with at this level. Okay, let's see, they're gonna go up all the way to this level. Okay, like this level can hold. Okay, like you want to trade with me, like I don't know. Okay, let's say price falling, my second buy is gonna be here. Okay, it's gonna be here. But if you want to like scalping, your take profit is about 30 pip. That will be at 3336. If you buy like at this level, 3332, your take profit for 30 pip gonna be here, somewhere around here. That is my take profit. Okay. Night rising. Do you think price gonna give us the take profit? Let me check. If any one of you guys send me the request on the Vantage app, I don't think I can see it because a lot of spamming messages over here. Okay, so I can't see. Okay, let's see. It's gonna go up. Now let me just look at BTC for a while. Okay, any one of you guys trade BTC? Okay, look at the BTC. Okay, based on the monthly time frame, this one might gonna be an all-time high. Because I see they might already make the divergence here. This is, let's say, like around this level. Okay, and you can see the eyesight seem I want to make the divergence. Like, oh yeah, maybe. This about it's okay because the months of July haven't closed yet. Price might go or close below the extension 127 right here. Okay, it might close below. We need to see because price haven't the monthly haven't closed yet. Okay, now what I can see here. They already do the this is the sell zone. Okay, let me do the multi-time web analysis. Okay, I go to D1. I will narrow down the zones. This is supply zone. Okay. This is the pullback support. Basically, sell, right? I'm gonna sell. It just said price need to break or close below with no wick at somewhere around here. The body need to close below this zone. Okay, go to H4. What do you see? Okay, this. Okay, well, I think I remove. Okay. This is the sales zone here. I will change the color. This is not a strong zone anymore. Okay, better than H4. With not really strong zones. But we consider to sell, since I go back up here. It's a high risk. The next this is high risk because it's taken already. Oh, okay, I can okay. I narrow the zones. This is gonna be the sell zones. Need to wait for price to go this one, or based on like what I can see, this is your first sell zone. I will say in H1, okay, at the pullback here, first resistance. Then the next sell zone is gonna be at this second resistance above. Okay, first sell zone and this is gonna be our second resistance. You could aim for a pullback. We take profit. And this is second support. Okay. Like we're gonna sell here. TP1 and TP2. Narrow the zones. It's gonna be the sell zones for M15. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go back to gold. Okay. It's gonna give us the take profit at 36, 30 pip. Okay. Okay, it's almost 30 pip. It's about 299 point. It's his the like 3336. That's gonna give us 30 pip for scalping. Okay, for scalping. So if you're happy with the profit, just exit and wait for the other setup or this zone. Okay, for this zone for the sell entry or at least like in H1 time frame. Like this zone on top that. If you think that price, if you can hold and you think that it's going to way up here, you can take risk that can you take profit for the day trade. For scalping, I will give you 30 pip at 3336 that you take profit TP1. Okay? So scalping. Right? Scalping. Okay, any instruments, guys? We have like 4 minutes. I look. Okay, let me look at the. You want to go for Dow Jones or you want to go for Nasdaq? Maybe look for Nasdaq. Oh, Nasdaq. Based on what I can see, okay, I wait for price to pull back around this level. Okay, and then I'm gonna Nasdaq gap up. H4 time frame. Okay, I can give you the buy entry at this level. That's going to be the buy entry or your first support. Meaning you go all the way up. Right. I think it's gone away. 1, 2, with 3 stay. Midnight for the US 100. Now Nasdaq in the future, price gonna go up here. Okay. Yeah, so at this level. So basically wait for the pullback. Okay. If we sell, like that might be the reason why they sell here. First, they make all-time high. They might want to close gap, don't even hit the extension. Maybe at the protection. Yeah, so they're place. So basically, some of them they might think this is gonna be the sell zone. Okay, I go to the lower time frame. Okay, now in the lower time frame, we already see that price has made the oops, where am I? Oh, they already make a shadow character over here. Okay, basically our sell, the price pull back up, and the pull back up. At this level, you can sell. Okay, in the backup here, you can sell if with the pullback, sell, and you can target at this the gap. What the gap here? There you like take profit right here. Your stop loss above this time. They say you sell now. There are still more than 1-to-1. Okay, you can if you want to wait for price to go back, you can see it around this level. Or the zones, that will be like this zone in the cells. Okay, I give you the zone basically. Okay. You can buy now small lot if you want. If price rising, you need to have a spare lot side somewhere around here, and you can have size very tight stop lot. We're gonna aim for this overlap relative profit. Okay. All right, guys. That's to be all for now. Okay, so basically from August onwards, every Monday for live trading, you will see me. Okay, so if you have time, please come and join my webinars. And I hope to see you guys again next time. Good luck to all of you and see you again next week. Bye for now, guys. Take care.